everybody, Kimberly here. Happy Wednesday. How exciting that I'm getting to do another live today. I have a rare opportunity to be home today, so I'm so excited. And you guys get to see my awesome background that I got. I'm very excited about this, very fancy here. But anyways, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about vision boards and how to create the life of your dreams. Hey, thanks for hopping on. So if you have a vision board, I want you to post something in the comments, maybe a heart or a thumbs up. If it's something that you've been wanting to make or interested in, definitely show me that this is something that you're interested in so we can dive in and talk about it. I'm really excited to share with you about it because it's something that I've been doing for a long time and it really works. It's amazing. So be open-minded about the conversation. Yesterday we talked about meditation and some of you were posting. You had tried some of the things I posted and it felt a little bit out of your comfort zone. I totally understand. If it feels uncomfortable and a little weird, even if as I'm talking about it, that means you are growing as a person. Isn't that cool? So if anything, hey, these are from your wife, Andy, by the way. But if something feels kind of uncomfortable to you when we're talking about this or you're trying it on your own, hey, that means you're growing, you guys. That's awesome. So anything I'm sharing, if it's new to you or maybe you've heard it before but haven't tried it, or you thought, oh, that's kind of weird, I promise you, I wouldn't share anything with you if I haven't already done it myself. But the great thing for my own personal experience is that I've actually had the chance to use this with thousands of people. I've worked with so many people over the years. I have over 1 million views on YouTube. I have about 10,000 people in my Facebook group and a few thousand people every month that have been visiting my website. So I've got a chance to work with lots of people all around the world and this stuff works. So let's dive in. So we're going to talk about vision boards. I'm going to show you some different examples. I'm going to explain how they work. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you a takeaway. Hey, I'm going to give you a takeaway of exactly what you can do to start your vision board today. And I would just love to hear any feedback. Feel free to message me later. This stuff is amazing. And you can do this with your kids. You can do this on your own. I personally, I'm actually kind of shy about it. So I have a book and I have stuff on my phone. So if you're shy about it, you don't have to share it with anybody. It can be your own thing. So why a vision board? So it doesn't actually have to be a vision board. It can be a vision book. It can be on your phone. It can be a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a vision board, but that's kind of what they're called, just so you guys know. So the reason why we want to make a vision board is that, and we talked about meditation yesterday, but what we have found is the way that the mind works is it needs a vision. A lot of people are very visual. You might be more, your learning style might be more audio and everybody has different ways of learning. But what we have found is that images are extremely powerful to our subconscious mind. Images kind of give your mind the roadmap to what you want to see in your life. And so whenever you write things down, this is really interesting. If you type something on a keyboard, there are about 8 different neural pathways that are basically used from that typing to your brain. So there's about 8 different paths and connections that happen. When you write something, you're engaging over 10,000 different neural pathways. So just writing something is way more powerful than typing. Let's take that to the next level and let's put that on steroids, and we're gonna use some images. Images are just so, you can see them, there's color, there's life to them, and it really clearly shows you it's in front of you and it shows you what you want. So the reason why these are so powerful, this isn't something you're just going to put together and put away. You're going to be looking at this every day. Okay, ideally twice a day. Maybe it's something it can be on your phone, which I'll show you guys in a second. Yeah, I'm so glad that you love vision boards. I do too. I've been using them forever. So I'm going to tell you guys how they work. Now, the very first one I ever made, here's my little book, and I've expanded on it. The first one I made, I was 25 years old. I'm 37 now. So you guys, I've been doing this for over a decade, these vision boards. So obviously they work. And what you can do is you can get magazines. And now I started with magazines because the internet, it wasn't what it was today, right? I'm dating myself a little bit, but you can use magazines if you want to. Now what I do is I just go to Google Images and I type in what I want to put on my vision board and I just do it. So my first vision board I ever made, or my vision book, it says my vision book. I just put different things in here, like at the time, and I still kind of am like this, but I really wanted to be calmer. Okay, let's just face it, it's a work in progress. But you can see pictures of calm and peace. Yoga, I have incorporated yoga consistently into my life. Meditation, just kind of relaxing. I haven't done as much of that as I'd like to. There's some different images in here. kind of give you guys an example. This is kind of cool. I was really struggling with sticking to a healthy diet consistently. I was already a nutritionist. I was still getting my master's degree when I made this, but it was still something that I didn't feel consistent with, and I didn't really know how to cook very well yet. And so I had all kinds of images of healthy eating. And the whole book just goes through the different areas of my life. There's things in there about fitness. There's things about my body being a certain way, vacation, traveling, things like that. So this whole book is just all kinds of things that I wanted to attract in my life. And I've used it, I've used it for different stages in my life too. So you can add to it, obviously I got married to Scott, and then we wanted to have a family. So I put pictures of moms with their kids in there. I put families in there, all kinds of different things. So I'm going to share just something personal actually. So thank you for being on this video and watching this. You get to learn a little bit more about me, and I hope I can learn more about you. So this is very personal. So Scott and I, we had a starter home here in Austin. And you guys know the market was really hot years ago. And our realtor was like, you should think about selling. And we were like, really? We just moved here a couple years ago. And so since the market was so great, it really was something to look at. So together we just sort of dreamed, what would that look like? If we moved, what did we want? So we had 5 things on our list. And one day we were in Wimberley, and I saw a picture on a real estate board of the house that we wanted. I mean, it was everything. And I was, I took a picture of it and I said, we're going to get this house, something like this. And Scott's like, oh no, we can't, I don't know about that. And he's not allowed to watch these live. So hopefully you didn't hear that. So, but where we were at right at that moment, it didn't seem like it would happen, right? We started looking all over Austin. Everything was sold or out of our price range. Nothing. And so we had the list of 5. Nothing was making the list of 5. And that was our rule. Well, now I took a picture of it. I was looking for something else on my computer a couple months ago, and guess what, you guys? I found the picture that I had taken 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, however long it was, and we have that house to the T. It gives me chills just thinking about it. So that picture, having that image in our head of what we wanted, got us it. Like it's so weird, but when you do a vision board, it's almost as if everything just sort of aligns to make it happen when you didn't think it was even possible. Okay, so think big with it. Don't put I want a parking spot, the front row of a parking spot. Like that's fun to do, but that's not going to be on your vision board. We want your vision board to be things that you want in your life. So the different areas, I actually have them written here because this is something I always look at. Your faith, your family, your health, your career, your friends, financial, creativity, and education are my kind of buckets. Yours can be different than that. So I want you to sit down, and it's good to just carve some time out. So maybe this weekend for an hour or two, you're going to create your vision board. Okay, you guys make the time to do it. We do so many things every day. We're so busy, but we don't sometimes make time for the important things. Okay, so carve some time out. I want you to write down. You can write down to start with, what do you want in those categories? What do you want your career to look like? Do you want to live somewhere different? Do you want to travel? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to do public speaking? Do you want to start a blog? Do you want to write a book? I can't even tell you. I have a picture of a Kindle in here. I got my book on the Kindle. I have a picture of public speaking. It's just weird, you guys. It's almost weird when you look back at it. It's pretty awesome. So you can make a book, you can make a vision board. So a vision board is going to be, you can put it on the wall, you can have it on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and make like a photo collage. I've done that before, and I'll have that in my car with all the different images, and you can put captions if you want. This is my favorite though, because let's face it, our cell phones are with us all the time. So I have an app for you. It's called Hay House VB. Hay House is Hay and then house. It's created by Louise Hayes, which she's a freaking rock star, and she's got this empire of books and speakers, and she's awesome. So it's Hay House VB for Vision Board. Go to your app store, download it, and I'll just show you guys an example. So what you can do is you can create a board, and you can do multiple ones. This is one I have on here of, I want to do a yoga retreat looking over an ocean. I want to get adjusted consistently. I want massages. I want a trainer. I want to do hot yoga a lot. I want to go to farmers markets, drink a lot of green juice, and sit out on the porch. So this is just kind of my Zen. I have lots of them, by the way. But this is what I want, and it's awesome because you can set it as your screensaver. So every single time your phone lights up and you have a notification, the very first thing you see is your vision board. So you can just have words, you can do whatever you want with it. That is probably the most powerful way, because if you're seeing it every day, it's, hi, how are you, sis? If you're seeing it every single day, it is going to just keep reminding you that that's what you want, and that's going to help you to stay focused, right? So you might be at work and you've got some downtime. Maybe it's your lunch break, and you know that maybe you want to start a part-time business on Etsy, let's just say. So you're like, I'm so busy, I don't have time for this. Well, it's lunch break, and what do we all do? We go on Facebook, we go on Instagram, right? And we're playing around, and I think the research is showing that we're spending at least a minimum of 45 minutes a day, if not longer, on Facebook, on social media stuff, if not longer. And we're not really researching our Etsy business during that time. But if you had your vision board in front of you or your phone and you turn it on and you see that, hey, oh, thank you. If you see that on there, it might trigger you to go, you know what, I'm going to research Etsy on my lunch break today. Facebook can wait. Okay, it can always wait. I love it. I'm on it right now, obviously. But I learned this from Darla. She calls it your big rocks. You need to know, what are your big rocks? Okay, if the week goes by and nothing has changed, that's because you didn't focus on your big rocks. And I'm going to be all up in your face here on out. Like I told you guys, I'm switching everything to be on my profile page. I want to help you and I want to remind you of what's important in your life, okay? So figure out what your big rocks are. This is what the vision board's going to do. What's important to you? And what can you do each day to take one step in that direction? It doesn't take a lot of time. You know, you might have to give up a TV show, or maybe not. Maybe it's just reprioritizing your time. But make sure every day, the day doesn't go by without getting to that thing that you really love and want to go after. Or maybe it's just spending more time with your kids. Turn your phone off and just be with your kids until you put them to bed. Something like that. But the vision board can really help with that. So that's all I have for today. So if you're going to post a comment, if you're going to make a vision board, if you already have one, maybe your favorite resource for putting a vision board together. I'd love to hear from you guys. I love all the comments. And share this if you think it would help people. It really helps me when you share them, because more people can hear about vision boards. And hey, if we all are focusing on positive things collectively, we can make a difference. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.